Okay, let's see if this has gone live. Yes, it has. It certainly looks like I'm live. It is. I don't want to be pinged by that all the time, so I get a bloody email. Big Bong, hello. They just emailed me. It's probably YouTube. I know I am live on YouTube. There's no need to email me. God damn it. Right. Just need to do a quick audio levels check, then I will be with you. Because last time I was driving the truck and I could hardly hear myself think. There's going to be a little bit of feedback now, just an audio check. There's going to be a little bit of feedback now, just an audio check. Right, that works. So, turn that off. Don't need that on. Right, okay. I'm in Aalborg in Denmark. Let's see where I'm going, because I'm going to do a couple of external market jobs, I think. Let's see what there is. Munich, Turku in Finland, Groningen, the first one, Jocheberg, that's just got some bloody water, and Munich. Munich is good. Munich is good. Dresden, Kassel, and Turku in Finland. Could go down sort of that way for now, or Castle. Tell you what, I'll head down to there. Right, this is the Friday night trucking through time, and right. First things first, I need my trailer set. Then I need to go get the cargo. I knew parking in here was probably a bad idea. Why did I do it? Oh hell, admin. Right. I've got just under a full tank of fuel, about half. Just over half a tank actually. Right. Before I go anywhere and start the play session, right, let's do a quick walk around check. Drive. I have gear change. Indicators work. Lights work. Lights working, yep. Horns work. Full lock to the right. Full lock to the left. Centre. Wipers working. Four ways working. So everything I need to work works. Now, some people are probably wondering why I've just done a pre-trip inspection. Well, as with anything else driving a commercial vehicle, you are required by law to ensure that your vehicle is in good working order. Although you're not really required by law in TMP to make sure that everything is working properly, because your gaming experience will likely to affect other players if anything goes wrong, it is therefore best practice to ensure that everything that should be connected in is connected in properly and that it works. That way, if you do have, oops, sorry about that, my laptop going ding at me there, microphone might have picked it up. If you do have an incident whilst driving, and you then can't use the excuse, oh, my computer wasn't working properly, because you just checked it and it was. So before you set about starting your gaming session, make sure that your steering wheel is working correctly, it is plugged in correctly, and that it is also fully functional. Which is what I've just done. I'll do that at the start of every gaming session on TMP. So, where are we going? Southern Germany. We hopefully will not be going anywhere near Duisburg. Because I was down there about 10 minutes ago and it was just crazy. Like the level crossing. And that brings up a couple of other things as well. As you approach the level crossing, there are solid white lines. Two of them, side by side. And the barriers seem to come down on a regular basis. Yet, if you go down there, and you're screaming down there at 110, when the limit is, I believe, 60 at that point, And the barriers come down. You're just going to hit the barriers and you're going to stop dead. Never a good thing. So it looks like we're picking up from Euroacres. You come around here like that. Around the outside. Outcasts. I've literally only just started streaming. Literally just. Yeah, it's a bit hot. In fact, it's too bloody warm. So I've got a bath, I ain't got a shower. So nipping in like that to cool off ain't an option. Although when it's cold, there's nothing nice. There's a nice hot bath when you get in from work. It's absolutely bloody freezing. Right, here we are. Arles. A bit echoey. Hang on. Have I got YouTube in the background? Desktop audio, mic audio, one. I've only got one channel open for desktop audio. My laptop should actually be muted. Yeah, my laptop's muted. I've tried to adjust the channel setup, you know, with the balances and stuff, because when I was driving me V8 Scania, I couldn't hear myself. What, is it bad? Well, I'm actually in my bedroom. I ain't gonna get around that. My audio is absolutely Try that. Let's turn the audio down a bit. My audio is absolutely. Try that. Let's turn the audio down a bit. Yeah, but it sounds bloody awful. Hang on. Right, how's that sound? Okay. Just gonna back this in here somehow. Yeah, I don't know what was happened then. Okay. Just gonna back this in here somehow. Yeah, I don't know what was happened then. Yeah, there will be a little bit of momentary feedback for a bit whilst I just sort my levels out. Look at that. Right. That seems... Don't mind me. I'm making an absolute fucking big deal of this. I'm turned in too early and this building's kind of in the way and I'm like...
Shit, I've got 2 trailers. However, it's... Get the first one lined up. It's shut there. Yeah, it was set for default, but not microphones. I don't know what the hell it was doing. I think it was because I plugged my microphone in after I turned my streaming program on. I don't think it was properly detecting it right. I sounded like a bloody Battlestar Galactica Cylon, you know. Who was having a really bad day. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh. There we go. It's not much dissimilar from a B double. Just getting your pivot points all sorted out. So this will go down there. Muscle that over that way. Swing that round there like that. Hit the, knock the barrels over. Those barrels wasn't filled with bloody conquerors. They would. If we hit them with a normal truck, they'd probably move. Right. Before I hit the Arla trailer, I'll just move over here a bit. There we go. I'm glad that was noticed now, Cat. I'm glad you noticed that, Cat. Because imagine that being like a 4-hour stream and it was like that, and they're like, no thanks. Right. Right, I am going to Germany in a moment. There we go. There. That's it. Right. Okay, I am going down to Dresden. So let's rock and roll. It'll probably be Autobahn most of the way. Keep the farm dust out. Next Saturday, I get another needle shoved in my arm. Yes, I get the second dose of AstraZeneca COVID vaccination next weekend. So I've booked myself a week off work just in case I get Okay. Sounds like a plan. Now, with these junctions here, if you've got a double trailer, stay out wide. Don't dive into the other lane, at least not yet, because you need that space for your second trailer. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I mean, it wasn't really a side effect as such. It just made me bloody ill. Although I can where the jab went in, the needle went into my arm, I still feel it. Yeah, most likely. Well, I can actually still feel where they actually put the needle in my arm. And I think what that is because I've not got much in the way of fat on my arms. And they inject vaccinations, they inject into fatty tissue. Well, my arms ain't not got much fatty tissue. So I think it's kind of might have just upset the muscle slightly, because as I'm moving it around, it's just irritating it. So I know as it's trying to heal and knit together, I'm moving it and stopping it. So we'll see how we go. I'll probably actually there'll be another photograph taken, and I'll stick it on Facebook and my Instagram and all like that. Getting the second job. Now, what I do know is that I have got in my model boating kit a bilging syringe, which basically it's a the bilging syringe is it's a lot. I think it's what they actually use for intravenous feeding, and it's a massive. Because you won't get called for them yet. You know, it's a massive. It's about the size. The syringe is about the size of a Red Bull tin, with a large end piece. Right? You don't stick a needle in it. You stick like a rubber hose on, and I use it for one of the model boats, which haven't sailed for a while. Undoubtedly sometimes you get water in, so you put that inside the boat and you pull it out and it draws the water out, and then you find someone willing, you find some willing victim and just take aim, you know. Yes, I have done that. I've got about one of my boats that got about 1 litre of water in it too, and you probably will be alright. You're fairly young anyway, Cat, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've not got any underlying health problems, you'll be fine. Now, I am going to be a little bit slow on this, because I've only got 510 in this, and what have we got? I've got 15 tons on board. I've got 58 minutes to do this job, so I have got a hightail. Yeah, it's 58 minutes real time, so I've not got much. This job is actually quite tight for a World of Trucks job. It may even be late. I've got 878 kilometers to go, so I've got to hightail it. More than likely with your one, it's probably a 530. But what you haven't got though is additional tyre drag. I mean, I've got 9 axles on my on the Type 2 here, and only one of them actually puts power to the road. The rest are just there. she's not done badly actually, this old girl. One three two 625. Sorry, 6524. No, 1.3 million kilometers. Now, Daft didn't do that race. They're going for more fuel economy rather than anything else. I mean, 600, you're looking at Mercedes, Volvo, MAN and Scania. Even Iveco and Renault don't do a 600. Although, if you've got the MX-13 in America, I think it comes with a 600 horsepower option, so you probably could, if you knew what you're doing, you could tune it and tweak it. And just turn the governor up a bit. Yeah. I think we need to come off to head down towards Hamburg. Yeah, it may have been large, but it probably wasn't particularly heavy. I mean, oversized loads, I mean, they're not always heavy. I mean, I've seen some grain silos. Yeah, the brand new Iveco, it looks like to me like somebody's got a Scania and the grill just melted. Interesting parking space, but at least you're off the road. Yeah, it's probably like I say, just like a cabin or something like that. You know, I mean, a static caravan's 12 foot wide. I mean, you sometimes see like building caravans or cabins actually, where what they are, they're like 3 buildings go together to form one, and you get to the side, you lift them off with a crane, and you put them up side by side, really close to each other, seal the gaps, and they form one big building. Although I have seen a photograph of one. It was a middle section, and the wind had got it, and it had flat packed. Oops. Well, 600, 510 horsepower. I mean, it's fairly good, good power rating. I mean, tomorrow, I mean, I'll be probably on American Truck Sim on 1 point, because that is currently on 1.41 at the moment. And I'm waiting for TMP and Pro Mods to be updated for 1.41. I mean, it all depends how you drive it. I mean, I've got a 730 Scania on one of my profile. Yeah, you can drive slow and careful with any truck. I mean, I had a 1400 horsepower bloody mod in one of my single player XFs. That was fun. You can drive it really fast, really gentle. Or, or you can go really slow, really gentle. But the thing was, when it got slippy, it was just too much. I was trying to drive up a bank in Iceland and like, nah, not having it. Not having it. Just breathe on the throttle, it's wheel spinning. It's just too much power. That's it, use the rest area. Although I've actually got this one in Jamaica Blue, this particular DAF. I asked on the SCS forum what the tile codes were for the Jamaica Blue. And it's a nice colour, it goes well with, it actually goes well on the Scandi. So, I've had a good week anyway. I mean, today, all my drops were done by 1:30. Fucking brilliant. Trying to get out of bloody Dudley. Fucking hell. Ridiculous. I mean, Dudley's down by the M5. It took me as long to do the 5 miles from Dudley Town Centre to the motorway as it did to do from the motorway to Stoke. It should have only taken about an hour and 15 minutes. It took 2 bloody hours. Everybody in Dudley was just trying to get away, like it's a weekend, gotta go. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. Oh, yeah. Depends on what we have, though. I mean, I used to work for DHL on the Pirelli contract. I mean, that was a 36-mile commute each way. But the job was brilliant. Come on, in you come. I'm looking as well forward to getting onto ATS tomorrow, trying out the 1.41. I might do a host a convoy session on 1.41. Oh, nice. Well, mine was just plain white. Yeah, mine was just plain white though. It wasn't in DHL livery. He's on keyboards. Yeah, could be. I think BCP could be TNT. If you look carefully on some of the old Stokes buildings, it'll look like the old Eddie Stobart logo. So I think Stokes is a bit of a play on Eddie Stobart's. I need to get my box container out. There's too many box rats around here. Yeah, just be aware, looks like there might be somebody parked up on the shoulder down here. Oh, he's moved, it's alright. You should have monstered me on that hill. Can't believe I'm actually sweating here. Yeah, I think what that is an ADR thing. So you send all the ADR traffic through one tunnel and all the other stuff can go through the others. Dartford's like that. Plus it might be just too wide for one tunnel. Good time. Not doing too badly actually. We're going 517 k's to go. I'm going to need fuel ASAP. Let's have a look. 890 k's. Probably actually get there on the existing fuel. And then just upgrade the depot just for just because. Because yeah, I've got £5 billion in my county. Now, if only I actually had £5 billion in my bank. What would I do with £5 billion? Answer, probably not a lot. Because I probably couldn't spend it fast enough. I could buy Swift. I could buy Eddie Stobarts. Just buy them, you know. Probably buy a small airline. Yeah, and this cat is genuine as well. It's legit. Switching lanes. That was all that has been made with just simply before we had trailer ownership. I had a trailer mod by Fred BE. It was a Lamborghini SR2 trailer, really nice looking piece of kit, and they'd only spawn in certain places, so I'd be using me quick travel tool to hop around the travels. Yeah, I suppose I could. To hop around depots to try and get one. Or use the developer tool to rotate the time around. Of course, as you can only go forwards, not backwards, it advances the time, and moving from depot to depot, again, hunting for these trailers means I move through time, and my AI drivers make me money. And it didn't take long to get 5 billion. Not when you got AI, not when you throw AI drivers in the mix. I mean, this particular profile, I have, until recently, until SCS actually added more drivers, I had every available driver. Couldn't have any more. Wasn't physically possible, but I think there's more drivers I can hire now, so time to buy some more trucks and stick some drivers in. In that view, I need to come off here. Nearly! Nearly was, yeah. Yep, that was an illegal lane change. Oh, don't tell me you missed the corner. Oh, you made it, you made it, you made it. I've got 414 kilometres, so about 250 miles. Then what we'll do, we'll have a look to see what jobs there are in coming out of Dresden, World of Trucks jobs. So I'm pretty sure Shark would want you to do a job. I know I would. Come on, girl, come on. Get me up this hill. darling buds and daft. Come on, get up this hill. Now I was watching before I came online today a video by Mentor Pilot, MENTOUR Pilot. He's a Swedish guy. He's an airline pilot rated on the Boeing 737. Park and the rest area, buddy, is for your own safety. And knows that he's on about British Airways Flight 9, 1982. This was. It nearly didn't make it to wherever it was going, but it got to. It flew out from London, heading down towards New Zealand. It was a multi-leg flight, and it took off from Singapore. It was flying over down towards Australia. And it was over Indonesia, and on its path a volcano had been rumbling away. But this particular night, this particular plane flew into the ash cloud. Of course, the windscreen all lights up with some town lost fire and stuff like that. It looked really gorgeous, but it had a problem. And the engines ingested all the, really fuckload of volcanic ash, which choked them out. And as a result, engine 4 went offline, engine 3 went offline, engine 2 went offline, engine 1 went offline, and now you have got a 300-ton glider. I mean, as the St. Amos fire started, the flight crew had the forethought of turning on the igniters, thinking that they were flying into a thunderstorm. Well, this is tropical Indonesia. Yeah, thunderstorms like that are not unusual. So they turned on the igniters, but the engine basically choked out and started to fall. Gets down so far. They were able to get the engines restarted, but the Captain Eric Moody, he had to make an announcement to calm the passengers. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a slight problem. All our engines have stopped working. We are doing our damnedest to get them started. I hope you're not in too much distress. That was a bit of an understatement. But yeah, they actually were able to get the engines relit. They were down to about 12,000 feet when the engines were relit, so really low to the ground for that area. And started to climb away straight into, of course, the St. Amos fire started again. Like, okay, what's going on here? Get it down here. And they had to fly into Jakarta Airport on an emergency landing. And the windscreen, have you ever tried to look through your bathroom window with all its frosted glass? Well, that's what their windscreen was like. It had been sandblasted. But they actually made it to Jakarta, and the made it in one piece. And the flight crew, actually all three flight crews, both the first engineer, the first officer and the captain, were all awarded, I think, gallantry medals of airmanship for what they did. And that's why when Alfie, yeah, that one. The one that is in Iceland that is completely unpronounceable unless you're Icelandic, erupted. They stopped all flights in Europe. The manual landed it, I think. Because it doesn't actually, 747 doesn't have an auto land. It had to fly it in manually. Which, bearing in mind you're trying to look through frosted glass, was not bad going. I mean, I want to go to Iceland next year. So, might reapply for my passport. Quite a challenge. Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. When the aircraft got to Jakarta, he had to replace the cockpit windows, and they had to clean the engines out because there's all ash in the combustion chambers. Now, volcanic ash doesn't burn very well. In fact, it doesn't actually burn, it's rock. It's pulverized rock. When it's with moisture as well, it kind of sets like concrete. Which is why if you breathe in volcanic tephra, it can be deadly. It sets in your lungs like concrete. Right now, over on the eastern half of Iceland, another volcano runs on a 10-year cycle. So between every 9 and 11 years, it erupts. Hello, Martin. How are you? I'm just cruising down through Germany at the moment. As the Grimsvötn volcano is showing signs of waking up. Yeah, it'd be nice. I think it's on the green list anyway, so you should be able to go. Yeah, the Blue Lagoon. You're not very far away from the current eruption. And the way it's going on, if it carries on for an amount of time, and forms a large shield volcano, that Blue Lagoon probably won't exist anymore because it'll be filled out with lava, and the power station that belongs to is probably going to be under. Switzerland, yeah, that's a strange place. I mean, Sweden's also supposed to be quite nice. So how's you, Martin? You having a good day? Woohoo, I've got 6 viewers. Well, hey! Well, 5 viewers because one of them's my laptop. My stream monitor. Yeah, they're very nice. I mean, if I ever do a Scandinavian holiday, I'd have to go in winter. Because that's when it's at its most beautiful. Plus, I'm more likely to see the Northern Lights. Yeah. There's actually more people who live in London than live in Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark combined. In fact, if you live in Finland, you live in a country with a population of about 5 million, that's it. Relatively empty. Yeah, it's pretty empty. In fact, that's what Alexa says. Yeah, 5.4 million, I think she said. What TMP need to do now is get themselves sorted out so we can have AI traffic on the servers. That would be pretty amazing. And I think possibly within a couple of updates, it might come. Now that SCS have added it to their convoy game. 81 kilometers. Yeah, 78 kilometers, 1 hour 40 game hours remaining, 24 minutes, actual minutes remaining on the job. So we're not doing too bad. Yeah, it was. And now it decides to tell me I'm running out of fuel. Yeah, the thing is that every time SCS make an update, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time the updates bring out a new patch, they change the coding for the AI. So it's much easier to turn it off than it is to leave it on. But yeah, I would like to see AI traffic. I think. Yeah, come off here, then we go down over this drop down, and then we turn. I just need to get into dread. I need to alter my camera view slightly because my camera's slightly doesn't look like it's centered properly in the truck. It looks slightly off. Should be about there. A paid developer would be nice. Whether we'll actually, whether anything comes of it, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that would be good. I mean, people are always saying, I mean, you've said this when SCS have brought out their idea for their own multiplayer. TMP is gonna go down. No, it isn't. TMP is gonna be here for quite a while to stay. Because at the moment you've only got about 8 players on 8 player slots on the SCS convoy game mode. Whereas on the slow down, buddy. Whereas on this server, I mean, how many slots are there? Like 4,000, something like that. Plus, you've... Yeah, it has. I think it will do. It will stay around. I mean, I will stay on TMP as long as TMP remains about. But I will also as well use the SCS mode. What makes it successful are the people who use it. But what I find that does cause issues is when people race around and think it's funny. I don't think it will be as bad as you think. I mean, there's only 8 players, but if you find that you're getting let's just have a look at something. It wants me to go next to the ramp. What are you gonna do? Unload it through the bloody window? I mean, it wants me there. Nah, that's not a realistic loading point. Yeah, 30 players will be nice. Right. Before we go anywhere, right, have I got Dresden Depot? Yes, I have, and it's 5 slots. Right. Leave us here for a bit. Right, because I need to quickly nip over to the my garage, which is I think it's there. Yeah, it's just around the corner. It's just behind me. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to get some fuel. That's it. Right. Now I've got my tanks filled up. Didn't think that would take long. Right, let's see what we got. Right, external market. That looks like a fridge. Okay. You got that, cats? Oh, Right, let's see where it wants me to load this up. Right. Right, let's see if I can get this on here. Come down here like that. And then let's see if I can get this on here now. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. That'll do. That'll do me. I can load it at that. Right, we are going to Kalmar in Sweden. Although what I'm going to do, because we are going to there, we've got, by rights, I should be going to Germany. However, we've got this stretch of road here which I've not actually discovered. So we'll go there. It's a little bit longer overall, but it looks like it has less driving distance there. So let's 606, 670 kilometers. We'll go on through Poland, round there, round the ring road. Yeah, we'll go that way. All the more reason to go down it then. Right, first things first, let me just F1 and that's why. Yeah. That's it. I was kind of looking down too far. So about there on my field of view. Right, that's it. That's that one. Let's rock and roll. Get out of here. No, actually hitting it. There we are. Wind the window up a bit. Let's stop here, but let the lights go green. Must be a fairly straightforward run down through Poland, well through Germany, towards Berlin, across to Poland, then up through Poland on some local roads. Fairly straightforward little run. Which will take me to about 11:30, I think it is. It'll probably take about an hour and a half, I reckon, do this run. Well, what's he got left? We've got 17 hours. 7 mile journey? Yeah, sounds about right. And it'll probably actually be quite a slow one because I'm not rushing for any fucker. I do not rush. Take the time. Obey the lights. Because it ain't anything to rush. There's no point rushing around. You don't get anywhere. With water trucks jobs, you rush around when things go wrong. You can't have 7. You kind of lose the mileage. Which kind of defeats the point of the object of racing round. So you take it nice and slowly, nice and steady, and then if anything goes wrong, it's in somebody else's ball. If you can go slow enough at these lights, between these sets of lights, you can sometimes, well, it hasn't worked now, just. If you do it right, you can hit 2 or 3 sets of lights on green if you go slow enough. Rather than race up there and stop, race up there and stop. You can sometimes get all lights on green. So if I slow right down now, just keep rolling. With the truck already in motion, there we are, it's easier to accelerate from 10 mile an hour to 30 mile an hour than it is to go from 0 to 20. That's a little trick I learned whilst driving real steel trucks. A Scania pulling a DAF trailer. Seriously? Wait, watch the trees. Lane 2, head towards Berlin. See if we can do this on 1 tank. Should be able to. Not like 800 litres of BP's finest dinosaur piss. Fossil juice. And I'm carrying 15 tons of liver paste on board, which would be about right for Germany because they only allow 40 tons 40 tons regardless of configuration. Unlike Sweden, where this kind of vehicle will be permitted to run up to 60 tons. Not in Germany. I'll set my cruise at about 85. It's a shade over the limit, but it should be alright. It's an autobahn. I mean, my gripe with high-speed driving is when you do it down small single-lane roads. That's when it becomes a problem. On the ring road, on the autobahn, on the ring road around Berlin, or the autobahn, like Munich to Berlin, Dresden to Berlin, or whatever, put your foot down. Yeah, we at TMP are not going to kill you for doing 110 down the autobahn. sort of traffic's going in the same way. Whereas on a 2-lane road, then it can become a problem. And then people kick your ass. Take time as well to get your bit set up. There he is, there's Cats in my mirror. I will be stopping shortly to grab a drink and grab a bite. I need my coffee and my cookie. Yeah, pull in here, cat. It's cookie time. I need my cookies. I go mad without my cookies. Gotta have my cookies. Gotta eat cookies. Yeah, definitely a well-deserved cookie. If you want to grab some dinosaur juice right now, yep, feel free. Now's the time to do it. I'll park here, I think. Yeah, stay there for a moment, cat, whilst I sort myself out. I want to make sure I've got plenty of room for anybody else. Way! Stay there, cat. Need to straighten me truck up. Doesn't look like I'm blocking anybody, so that's okay. Right. Put my axle down. Shut the motor off. Turn that off as well. Don't need that on. Right. Yeah, I don't know what the delay is. 5 minutes. I am back with a pack of Tesco custard creams. Although other biscuit brands are available, just not in my house right now. I was hoping to try and get some ginger nut cookies, but no, I have the last pack, so I ain't got any ginger nuts. So these will have to do. I'm not really a fan of custard cream biscuits, but you know, they'll do. Mm. Blood orange McVitie's? No, I haven't. I'm not really much for orange chocolate. Where was my orange downstairs? Right, go. This is a photo mode situation. There we are. Ah, if only it's a little bit further forward, but never mind. It'll do. It'll do. Although, it's rare to see a Renault Premium with on the profile, yet alone one with no customization on it whatsoever. Unless he's doing a quick job. Which is possible. Well, it was really weird that because I couldn't see his bloody driver out. What the hell? Yeah. So yeah, there's an event on tomorrow on ATS. We get something to do about 1 year for anniversary of the Idaho DLC. Looks fun. That's a proper use of an 8x4. Right then, once I've had this last biscuit, which I must say, it's a good game. Oh, there's some really good, nice modded trucks out there as well. I mean, I drive in ATS. I've got the 579 and the Cascadia. Modded trucks, I've got the RTA K108, K200s. Yeah, although every state is a DLC. You have to buy every state. I think when you buy the game to start off with, you've got California and Nevada, and I think Arizona, but that's about it. But then you've got Oregon, Washington, Idaho, New Mexico, Utah as DLCs. And there's Wyoming and Texas that are about to be dropped off as well. Have a safe trip, Majestic Gaming. Have a safe trip. Yeah. And I've got a tax rebate coming as well. So if I do decide to get you Iberia, it's not me who's paying for it. It's the government who's paying for it. You definitely need to get Iberia. And then you've got to get yourself Russia. That looks like it's going to be an amazing DLC. So have a quick look onto a couple of other things as well. Bum, 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 bum. Now, crap, I'll have to deal with that in a bit. I mean, you've got the Goodyear DLC. For a second, I thought that was Majestic Gaming again going down there. But no, it's Convoy Buddy. Right, let's rock and roll. Into drive. I think what I might do as well later on is reset me, see if I can get me Logitech gear shift working again. Plug it in on the side and put that to use. Then maybe reposition my webcam, so rather than looking over towards my keyboard, it looks down on my shifter. Set the cruise control to about 85 as well. And yeah, there is actually a pro mod as well for ATS, but again, you need the upper states. Definitely worth getting Oregon and Washington as well, because then at least you can run all the way on the Pacific Coast Highway, right from San Diego all the way up to Bellingham. And it is really is a lovely road to drive. And I'll probably be showing that off when I go on, when I next do my ATS stream. Now, I remember a while ago when they did the Big Sur event to put the road back. I got a mod that gives me a Scania Euro truck ported over to ATS. It was great driving around America in a right-hand drive truck. Yeah, come off here, Cat, and yeah, Las Vegas, and it's mental. My personal advice is, stay away from Las Vegas. Put your depot somewhere like, I put my depot, start off with in San Francisco, because there's a Volvo dealership not too far away. There's also Stockton, I think, has got a dealership. Los Angeles has got a dealership. Kenworth, I think. You know, put your first depot where there's a garage, because that way you can buy very, very quickly. You know, get your first truck, or you know, do your first job on the game, drive past the depot, discover that, and then deliver the job, get your money. If you're using a profile bounce to give you additional XP or money, yes, I've used it myself. Because I don't like the idea of grinding another fucking profile. Sod that. I think it's just the city that's busy. Because the roads that come into the place are interstate. But unfortunately, I can't show you on TMP right now with ATS because I've upgraded to 1.41. We have a... Hello, Flavius. Hello. I've got no audio through my CB, but never mind. Looks like a level crossing, and it looks like the barriers are down. Yeah, the barriers are down. Wind it down, wind it down, wind it down. That's how you do it. As you approach the barriers and you see they're down, wind off your power, slow it down, and then by the time you get to, if you do it right, by the time you get to the barriers, they're going up. And you're still rolling. Put your foot back down. Also as Wildcats, put your job on to World of Trucks. That way you can get some some of the event things that you do. You can do them. This will probably be my last yeah. I would like to see a 158 in the UK or class 66 hauling freight, or maybe an 86 as well. It was a slightly older locomotive, but there's some of them in Poland and Bulgaria, and 87s in Bulgaria, including a couple in their original intercity livery. Well, I think what they did with the trains, they just wanted a generic train. Although, if you look carefully, the green cargo rail train, like the electric one, next time you're on the CD road and you come to the crossing and all the barriers are down, have a look at the train. It's going down the track as an electric train, but the pantograph isn't in contact with the wires. So quite how it's drawing its current or not, I have no idea. I think they'll probably come past us again because I think they'll crash and reload to save. I can just tell by the way they're driving they're gonna bin it. Either that or we'll pass them and they'll be on the side of the ditch or something. I mean, this road is almost as nice as the CD road. But being DLC, it's going to be a little bit quieter. Possibly. Yeah, we did. God, the humidity's up because my white hoodie is wet. Jesus Christ, this fucking hell! Jeez! Jesus, titty fucking! Yeah, I think that even if they did do an illegal U-turn, I didn't see it anyway, so nothing I can do about it. Watch your right-hand side, sorry, watch your left-hand side, Cat. There's a pink Mercedes coming out. I don't know if he's going left or right. Okay. Yeah, there's only one on my tab when I came around the bend. I'm just coasting it through here as I go. Wind it through. Well, 70s are just a little bit quick for this bend. So just knock the cruise control off, let it coast through, put the cruise control back on again. Yeah, I mean a lot of the drivers are, but there's also an equal number of drivers who, well, I think they're playing the wrong game. You know, because there's 4 million people who play TMP. I mean, you look what the numbers are, I think it's about 4.4 now. And out of those 4.4 million, yeah, the vast majority of them are probably pretty good. But the ones that stick in your head are the ones that just go Calais, Duisburg, Duisburg, Calais, Calais, Duisburg, Duisburg, Calais. Trying to get the fastest possible time between the two. And crashing. And most of those people have only have got the base game. Because you don't need anything else, all you do is Calais to Duisburg. And most of those people are the idiots. Most. Not all. I mean, the way I can see oncoming traffic. Yeah. Although things are changing. Although I can't say what, because I know some things, but I can't tell you. But there are changes afoot. You know, just minor things, nothing serious. Because one of the biggest issues are people taking combinations down that fucking road. Kinda. And it'll make me happy as well. There's a lot of players have been screaming that they want to have combinations banned from the Kirkenes Road. I agree with them. No, not those kind of bans. What? One of the big issues was people taking combinations down the CD road and the Kirkenes road. Well, the CD road is okay, fair enough. Yeah, you really shouldn't be taking them down there because they're not legal in Belgium and France yet. But although combinations like what I'm driving are legal in Norway, you shouldn't really be taking them down the Kirkenes Road. It's not wide enough. It's barely wide enough for the one that you're driving, Cat, yet alone mine. You know, when you got like 3 or 4 of them in convoy, and another two coming the other way. Who gives way for the bloody things? No one. And when one person tries to back up, they all end up bloody tying themselves in a knot, and no one can get past each other. You know, they take them down there because, oh, we can get down there, the rules allow it. Although the rules might allow it, yeah, the fact is, you've got to use your nous, yeah, your nons, your brain, call it what you like, to think, hang on, I'm pulling a truck here that's 30 odd metres from end to end. Yeah. Yeah, and when you got a triple, or a HCT or a double, it makes matters even worse because you can't back the bloody things up because the road's too busy. I think you know what you mean. I mean, I've done an excavator in this, and it were entertaining, put it that way. And the trouble is, because players are like, oh yeah, I can drive a double anywhere on the map. Well, I can take one down here. And the road is not suitable for large combination vehicles. So why don't players use their bloody brains and not take them down there in the first place? Red light, red light, red light, red light. I like how they sequence the flashing lights. I'm wondering, Cat. Yeah, they are. I've got a green light now, but I wonder what you've got. That could be your eyes. Although some of them don't actually have a steady green, like the ones in France. They have a red, an amber, and a flashing amber. Although I don't think they synchronise for every player, because yeah, it was green because I'd say some of them don't actually have a green phase, they have a flashing amber. Because as daft it sounds, traffic signals are not actually fully harmonised in the all-harmonised European Union. Yeah, they're not synchronised, that's why. Although with those, oh, you're going that way, okay. Hashtag social distancing. Yeah, there have been occasions where I've come up to them and I've gone through them, and the light at the other end as well. To me it's red, but to that player, he's also got a green light. So I wonder how SCS will synchronise them. I've got a mask somewhere. It's like these junctions here. This should not be treated as a turn. It should actually be treated as a junction. I have to give way here. In case there's anything coming down. Not got that far to go now as well, Cat. 600 kilometres. This will take us into Gdansk. And then from there we cross the water to Sweden. It's Trelleborg we go to next. It's a short run up to Kalmar. Now it's literally just the other side of the town. I mean, the other night I did, on Pro Mods, I did Esbjerg to Bilbao, Bilbao to Helsinki. It was like Esbjerg on the boat, off at Bilbao, deliver, pick up the next load, back up to Bilbao on the ferry, Esbjerg, across to down to Rostock, Travemund, on the ferry up to Helsinki. Yeah, because it was an efficient way to do the trip. I mean, you know, if you were driving for me, Cat, I wouldn't expect you to drive all the way from, you know, Bilbao to Esbjerg. When I can give you a ferry mod that links Bilbao to Esbjerg with a ferry. You just hop on the fucking boat. You're going all the way up to bloody Bilbao to, you know, Valencia to Sweden, you know, for Helsinki, something like that. Take the bloody ferry. Okay, sure, you'll be losing mileage from me, but what the hell? It's something I would do, take the ferry. It works out slightly cheaper as well, I think. Because you can log off, sail up there, have the day off, and make money whilst you're on the bloody boat. You get off in Denmark, you'll be refreshed, provided the sea's not been too rough, if it was in a real life situation. Plus as well, it means that you can get the job done, get the XP and money bonus, but you've not had to sit at the table for quite so long. Yeah, it is fuel efficient. Because you use DFDS's fuel, not your own. You know what, Cats? I think these generic trailers, I think they are based on Crows. So this will be like the last, last run. We're nearly into Kalmar. So we want to go to off the ferry at Gdansk. Yeah, just coming up onto me. The dotted line just coming up onto me sat nav now. So we're not too far away. Well, hey, watch that bend? It's a steep fucking. Smile for the camera. Might put that back up every time. Yeah. Smile, dash cam. How'd you have that as my game tag once? You know, smile for camera. Too many people have used rec and rec rep and what have you. Like, smile for camera. Could you imagine going down up the M6 and having one of these in front of you? People are saying no mega juggernauts. Well, they're fucking coming. Large fuel efficient vehicle. Wow, the wind farms got bigger, I think. think I might buy another truck as well, I think. Don't think it's going to be an XG. At least not yet. At least not until they give it a 6x2 chassis. And then I might take it on. Oh, right, I was wondering where you got to. Well, it's usually been like, boom. Have I left you behind or something? Well, I'm just approaching Gdansk now. So that's the container port up ahead of me. Karlskrona. Okay, just teleport yourself there. You ain't got a load. Oh dear. Right. Why can't you? Oh, you've not got your devcam active. Okay, not to worry. No problem. And you made it! There's a green dot there, that must be you. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's see what we have got. We have got Karlskrona. Where's Kalmar? That's a 10-hour crossing? Bloody hell. Mind you, from there to there it's 14 hours. Oh, in single player, yeah. You can teleport. I was thinking single player for a second, but yeah. We're the only ones who can teleport. Oh, yeah. No, you're going the wrong way. This way. Yeah, the XG, I think it's a nice truck, but it just has that unfinished feel about it. Right, we have got 120 Ks. So we've not got that far to go now. In game, yeah, I've actually got one in one of my profiles. It's not a bad truck, but there's no bull bars for it, no light bars for it. There's only one sun visor for it, which doesn't even show on the interior view. There's no 6x2 chassis, there's no 6x4 chassis. There's no 6x2 mid-lift chassis. It's not kitted out for the DAF tuning kit yet. It's missing bits here and bits there. Whereas this one is almost fully tunable. I would like different fenders on the back that were slightly lower. Because if you look at mine now, my trailer is sat on top of the fenders, which is annoying. It clips into them slightly. On one of my single profiles, I've got Vadik's DAF, and I've given it open top fenders on the back. There we go. Not got that far to go now. 109 kilometers, 60 miles. Yeah, you're not the only one. Although, in fairness, kid, you're not feeling too well. It's hardly surprising. Me, I've just had a long day at work. And I do not recommend driving tired. Bad things generally tend to happen when you do that. Yeah, definitely get yourself yeah, when you start having tiring days, it takes a while for your body to readjust. Oh, nice. Shouldn't take too long now. We've got 90 kilometers to go. So it's literally like the next town on the map. And then I'll, for those of you who've just come in, I mean, it's coming in a bit late. I will be ending the stream shortly, once I get to Kalmar and have offloaded Norfood, which I'm just going to pull up there, I'm going to auto park it. Can't be fun. Oh, that? Yeah, it's part of the Iberia DLC. World of Trucks event. Got a free kitty. Unfortunately, unlike Techie the cat, it's stuffed. Science. Well, he's got to have some kitty in the cab. Oh, he's got to have something in the cab, Gary. I'm now just waiting for TMP to update. Vidic staff doesn't work with 1.41 at the moment. It has its faults. According to Fox in the Box, the RGL's fine, and casts trailers are fine. Arnuk's container mod download 9.1, and you're good to go. Will need to do a little bit of TMP work as well tonight. Oh god. Why, Rib? Why? This is your fault. But on the whole, I've had a good run. I've had a nice pleasant run on Sim 2. I remember tuning into Louis Rossman, the MacBook fixer. Ten-4, cat, 10-4. If he wants to come by, let him by. We were at Kalmar anyway, so... There are speed limits! Twat. explore the big no foods. Still gonna get auto parked. Fuck it. Actually, no, I might do the easy park, sod it. Let's see. Let's see. Stick it down there. Right. That's it. Once this load has been delivered, that is my stream done for the night. There we are. That's that. 956 kilometres. That's been a good run. I'm happy with that. Level 80. Let's have a look. Actually, I need to... There we go. Bloody hell! How the devil have I done that? Oh, print screen. Switch. You never guess. You're not going to believe this, cats, unless I show it you. Where are you? Where are you, cat? Ah, there. You're welcome, cat. You are welcome, buddy. I've just sent you a message on Discord. I couldn't do that again, even if I fucking tried. Right, that's it. Time to end the stream, guys. I have a couple of things to do on TMP. Then I'll be calling it a night. Thanks for following. Take care and have a good day.